Back with me this morning from Open Orphan is Cathal Friel. Cathal, morning. How are you?
Andrew, good morning. How are you?
Doing good, Cathal. Thank you. Look, news of a big new contract this morning. You haven't spelled out who's it with. Is there much more you can say?
No, Andrew, it's we're a top three pharma company, so we're pretty excited that sort of narrows it down. But we're really happy to say, look, some contracts we got a bit of flack in the last week or two for not putting contract values in them. Some of them are sensitive. This one, we're very clearly, it's £4 million sterling. It starts right away, and it's for the bulk of it'll be delivered this year.
So when you say top three, we're talking what? Pfizer, Novartis, Johnson & Johnson. So that narrows it down. We're talking one of those, are we?
Potentially, I can't say which one it could be, but it's the top three.
Well, of course, Venn recently did a deal with one of the top three. Is it the same firm?
No, it's another top three, one of those. So Venn would be our other subsidiary. Open Orphan has two subsidiaries. One, Venn Life Science, based out of Paris and Breda in the Netherlands. It does preclinical, going very successful for us. And their other subsidiary, the world leader in testing vaccines, antivirals, hVIVO in London. Today's contract is with hVIVO in London, and it's for the testing human challenge study of an RSV vaccine. And say what a top three pharma company, and it's really exciting. So basically, in summary, in 6 weeks, we've signed a top three with our Venn subsidiary and with a separate top three company. So we have two of the top three pharmaceutical companies in the world signed up literally within a month or 6 weeks. That's a nice place to be on a Monday morning.
You say the deal announced this morning, so you kick off work on that fairly soon, do you?
Immediately. And we've said in the RNS it's to be completed by the end of Q1 and of next year. But I would imagine much sooner. I think our client wants that challenge study kicked off and done all of this year, if that's possible.
And so you'd see some of those revenues this year?
Oh, all of them, or the bulk of them. So the beauty about where we are, we've been guiding the market. I know people were worried we did a lot of cutting back, but we're now got the ship on a very even, steady keel. And sometimes a rising tide lifts all boats. There's a huge influence of work now across the whole vaccine, infectious diseases. So this is not a COVID challenge study. I'll come to that in a minute. This is an RSV challenge study. We're the only party in the world who can test RSV vaccines in a challenge study. And this is, I say, it's a top three pharma company has come to us. We didn't go to them, and it's come out of the blue very, very quickly, and we're really happy about it.
And you say this will be done at your London-based facility?
Absolutely. All our challenge studies have to be done in the quarantine unit, and our 24-bed is the only one that can do an RSV challenge study in the world. So it's a nice place to be.
And you've got a good pipeline of further such deals, have you?
Yeah, look, we're guiding the market, and like some of the contracts in recent weeks, particularly the Codegenics one last week, we couldn't. We're the only party doing COVID-19 clinical trials because they're quarantined. We weren't able to put a price on that. It's just sensitive. We're the only party. We don't want to be pricing against ourselves. But some of them like this, we're very happy with the client's permission to put that. Sometimes the client doesn't want their name up there, but you've noticed we can narrow it down to three. But yeah, look, there is more. Our plan is to keep announcing the deals. We are a services company. If we're not announcing deals, there's something wrong. And absolutely, in the coming weeks and months, we'd anticipate more good news flow.
Well, Cathal, without backing you into a corner here, you say, of course, the Codegenics contract announced didn't have a value on it. Could we assume it's roughly same ballpark to what you've put in the RNS this morning?
We said that was a substantial contract. So I don't want to elaborate too much, a bit like I can't say who the client is today. But the Codegenics one is really exciting because there's only one place in the world, and that's our facility, that Codegenics could test. It had to be done in a quarantine facility. It's a live COVID virus we're testing, and that one is again kicking off very, very, very soon. And it's nice to be one of the first people in the world to test a live codegenic vaccine with a live COVID virus in a facility in London. So, but I think as regards to COVID-19 vaccine testing, you will see quite a lot more of that as we come into the end of the summer into the autumn. That the plan is we'll be rolling that side of our business out as we've now rolled out two sides of the business. We have the traditional challenge study businesses, that's today's £4 million contract is, and then we have the COVID side of the business. So we're really lucky we have now two aspects to our business really flying along rather nicely.
So we should be looking out for some news on the COVID-19 vaccine challenge study at some point in the near term, should we?
Absolutely. In the next month or two. Look, we've guided the market. We only started that work on the 7th of March. It takes a year or two to get a normal challenge study up and running. We're confident we'll have that challenge study up and running before Christmas. So if we're going to be doing that before Christmas, first patients, naturally we'll be announcing contracts sometime before that. But that is all going according to plan as we speak at the moment.
Good to get an update. Cathal, nice to see you. Thank you.
Andrew's pleasure. Thank you very much and look forward to keeping in touch.